What's up, witches?
What's up, witches? Well, what are we using this time?
Soon.
That's not what we used last time.
What we used last time was
You are confused. She's trying to confuse me. You're using two different formats.
the one we used last time is the one that didn't record us doing.
Okay. What's up, witches? So, this afternoon, we are doing as we've spoken of prior, a cumulative or combined using multiple
Types of magic.
Thank you. I was drawing a complete blank. Thank you. So we're using crystals for crystal grid. And then we're making witches jars, which are a protection spell over the house, typically only at the front and rear doors. They bury them under the stoop or whatever it is at each door. So there's the crystal grid, there's the witches jars, and then there's the protection jars, where we put in, crystals that aren't necessarily associated with the crystal grid, but for abundance and prosperity, all that good stuff, protection.
Were there any herbs we wanted to use?
And then thank you. There are several lots, actually, of herbs that can be used in the jars to enhance the protection and or enhance the abundance aspect of the spell.
Okay.
So we took a walk around the house and we identified 8 spots. It's rectangular, the property is. So we're going to do 2 just outside of the property line. Then at an angle, they will connect with another one within the property line, and then another one within the property line. But then that one on each side will connect with another that's just outside of the property line, but within range of the other. So it's like a giant emerald shape, or one of emerald shapes. So we've got the 8 jars. So what stones do we want to use? Aventurine. I mean, we've got everything here. What are we've got?
Those
Aventurine here.
Mhm.
Green aventurine. Okay, so put that back. So this one's a little time consuming because not only do you need to get, I mean, you don't have to do 8 jars. If you have a smaller property, or let's say you're renting
an apartment,
or an efficiency on a property,
which is a studio apartment.
You could get away with 4 jars. You wouldn't necessarily need 8. Okay. So now if you can get cat claw and cat whiskers,
Naturally shed, please.
well, yes. We do not want to forcibly take any cat claws or whiskers while the cat is still fucking using them. It's really stupid that I have to say that, but
there are some sick people out there who will,
anyway, well, I mean,
I'm
that
not saying any
also
of you
add-
are, but
that also would add a different level of magic to it, which we're not gonna get into in this episode. So we got some green aventurine. Gonna take just a couple pieces. Now you can get pieces at if you're in Arizona, go to the Arizona gift shop. They have all kinds of crystals, including little pieces of stuff that you can buy, but
so while he is adding the aventurine, I am adding a couple of naturally shed cat claw sheets to each jar.
Hmm.
And if
Now
you have a cat, you probably find these all over your house.
the cat claw sheets are great for protection because what does a cat do with their claws? They fuck somebody up and protect their own. So the cat claw sheets are great for that. And the whiskers are good for wisdom.
And luck. And balance.
So you got the claws.
Yep.
Those are
That's
the
the
whiskers.
And again, these are naturally shed. We found these all over the house.
Turquoise. According to the Indigenous American tribe information that I found, turquoise was used on many saddles and shirts and robes and belts for multiple reasons. One was to protect the rider from falling. The other, ironically, very similar, was to protect a pregnant woman from falling and losing the child. Not that we anticipate having a child, but both of us have had a history of falling
Yes.
and hurting ourselves quite
Yes.
dramatically. No stitches or nothing, but
No.
at least not when I fell. We won't talk about throwing a chair into the compactor and ripping my hand open. Two totally different things. All right. Now there's hair.
No,
Oh,
that's
the whiskers.
that's the whiskers.
You've
Yeah.
got whiskers in?
Everything.
Okay, so I wanted to, since these are right, okay. Perlite,
You mean peridot?
peridot. Sorry, I'm buzzed. Thank you. In some shops, this can be quite expensive. This was, it was given to us.
Gifted to us by our neighbor.
Oh,
What?
it's not an OF situation.
No.
So peridot is a stone of money. It is green. It is gorgeous. Look at these freaking No, oh, you can't see them there. But
And they're raw. They haven't been polished or anything. They have been tumbled a little bit, but they have not been polished, so they're not shiny, but they are still a beautiful green color.
almost emerald. So peridot, which represents money, prosperity, and luck. I'm going to go stir the dinner real quick. These here, peridot. Okay, so citrine,
Okay, also
prosperity.
honey herb, honey stone. When you come back, could you bring a spoon with you, please?
Sure,
Like a teaspoon?
sure. Not the ceramic soup spoon, but an actual teaspoon.
An actual teaspoon, please.
Okay. Sure. Now, keep in mind, we got prepared before we even started this video. Like we had all our crystals out, we've got all our herbs right behind the camera, the jars. So, yeah, I mean, we were semi prepared. What is that? Eggshell?
Yep. Also known as cascarilla powder.
Okay.
It's basically powdered eggshell, which is good for protection and nurturing the home.
And prosperity.
Yes.
Because what comes from an egg? New growth, new life, new generation.
Add a little bit of that to each one.
Okay. Grab a couple things. Oh. Hot clothes,
Yes, please.
whole or powdered?
Let's do powdered.
Rosemary.
Yes, please.
Bay leaves. That's what I actually went there looking for. Is bay leaves. So there's bay leaves. Powder cloves.
Now you can use whole or powdered or brown, whatever. Just whatever
Rosemary.
you got. Got bay leaves.
Rosemary is also good for protection.
Rosemary is an all-around herb. She can be used for just about anything.
Yeah. Including abundance.
Including abundance, protection, prosperity, wisdom. She is very good in spells to help you remember stuff. Because she is the remembrance herb.
Kind of like the key that you put in so you don't forget something or misplace something. What is the key? The purpose of getting the key? I forget. I'm buzzed.
The key?
The key. Getting an old skeleton key and keeping it with you.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I use old keys like that for various reasons.
Help you remember where something's at or find something that's
Open
lost,
that are
closed
to you.
Yes.
Or for instance, there is a friend of mine who kept having a dream about a door and she could never get past the door. So I told her to sleep with a key, like an old skeleton key with her, so that when she had dreams about the door, she could unlock it.
Cinnamon stick or cinnamon?
Let's use the powder.
Sage?
Yes. And bring the salt and pepper.
Okay. Give me a second. Still gotta find the cinnamon.
Hi, Misty. What, baby girl? What? Would you like some assistance?
No, I got it.
Okay.
Thank you. Appreciate your offer. Cinnamon and sage.
Would you like me to get the salt and pepper?
Mm.
Thank you.
You're welcome, my love. What other, now we use tourmaline. So the concept of a crystal grid is using multiple types of crystals for protection, abundance, strength, whatever it is that you want to imbue within the grid. And then adding various herbs and other things like thorns and nails and broken mirror to ward off evil, which let me grab some thorns.
Okay. All right, so we added some sea salt because not only is it good for protection, it's also a purifier. Black pepper, always good for protection. And if you notice, I'm not really measuring anything. I'm just going off of how things feel. I am very much a person who will cook or build a spell off of how I feel. I don't measure anything. I just shake it in until the ancestors tell me to stop. And then I do an extra shake just for good measure. All right, so right here we've got some rubbed sage, which is basically just super powdered sage. Stop it, Misty. What? Come here, baby girl. Come here.
Hey, sorry it took so long. Had to get. These mother frickers are like daggers. They're
So-
not thorns, they're freaking knives, double-sided knives, double blade knives.
Okay, well, I did the salt, pepper, and sage. I
Okay.
left the cinnamon for you.
Put in the protection. In at the moment.
It's okay. It's okay. I know where I have some.
Okay,
I'll be right
we
back.
need 4.
Okay.
Yes, this is what a lot of detailed spell work can be. Like you think of something halfway through and you're like, oh, dang, I should have got that. It happens. It's okay. Did you want me to break up some tourmaline? Let's see what's happening here first.
So I guess I didn't have as much as I thought I did, so I'm gonna go grab some more thorns.
See. Oh, yeah. For protection, strength. I mean, obsidian is what the ancients used for weaponry. It's volcanic glass. Basic. That is extremely strong and resilient and fucking sharp when you hone it to an edge. that one?
What? The one what?
Well, there was needed 3 for that one and 1 for that.
Oh. Okay, well. Sorry, I didn't realize that.
I was looking for tourmaline pieces. So I didn't have to break them up. I put in some garnet because it's ruby fire.
Yeah, no, I don't think I had tourmaline pieces. That's why we had to break them up.
Did we already do
We
these?
did not do those yet.
You do that.
Okay,
I am going to take some tourmaline. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
So one of the other things we like to add to our jars is a piece of each person in the household. Now,
Or animal.
and yes,
I mean, they can be persons too. I'm not
Yes.
excluding them from being living entities within the house.
but I prefer to use strands of hair. You can, however, use
What?
blood or saliva or urine.
Yeah.
I find that pretty gross.
Urine's kind of, that's a big, yeah. Yeah, never.
Um,
I don't want to cross in front of the camera. Could you,
what are you trying to
you
get?
left off right here, the hammer. That. Thank you. You left off right here.
That
It absolutely shattered. Like you would think it would do, but it didn't do that last time. So tourmaline for protection against all kinds of shit. Oh,
now done.
Yep. Hair could be opinions. Seriously,
I cannot help it that my hair is even more unruly than I am. What?
it's just being breaking. Okay, babe. We still need quartz. Where's the quartz?
Check in the big one.
This little kit of crystal pieces. I think I got it for her birthday. Uh, what, 4 years ago?
Five.
Five
Five.
years ago. At the time, I spent almost $50. I don't know what it costs now, but it's awesome because you have little pieces of the different crystals that you could possibly want to use. Oh, forgot one. Almost forgot it. Amethyst. Oh, sorry, that's from the tea. We're making tea. But amethyst brings peace, harmony, and unity. So we're not putting blood into them. We've got everything we need, right? All the crystals, we've got the claws, we've got the thorns to ward off evil. All the crystals to bring abundance, prosperity, happiness, and joy. And again, protection. So then we start closing them up. Of course, you could clean up the area that you just messed up. And now would be burying them. We're not taking you out there while we do that. But this is where, so we're doing as I stated, kind of a, what is that shape? It's an 8-pointed, almost like an emerald shape. Basically,
Okay.
a fancy emerald. As opposed to the like the, what is it, 6 or 8-pointed star of the Star of Solomon, which we used at
the family home.
the family home, and I used at my mother's home. Here's a little bit different. It is more, what is that shape? What they call it in jewelry? The
I think you're talking about emerald cut.
emerald cut.
I think so.
They actually, okay.
If it's not the one with the point at each end, then it's,
No, because we don't
Okay,
have
so
the
then-
ability, I mean, we could on that, on this end.
Mhm.
But on that end, we could not
Okay.
go, I
So
mean, we
then I
could, but
think
we'd
you're-
be going to somebody else's property and that's,
then I think you're talking emerald cut.
okay.
Either that or a baguette.
I think that's it. Anyway, so we have a geometrical design that we are going to be placing these in. It is part of what's referred to as what is sacred geometry. Just like the lotus flower and several of those types of things. But anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for putting up with our silliness. And yeah, this is how many spells go. Like, let's be realistic. Like, we had so much set up and prepared, but there were still more that we forgot about. So that's how spells can go, and you just go with the flow, and the intention and energy that you put into it is the main thing. That's what's most important. Doesn't matter if you forgot this ingredient or that ingredient and had to get up and go get it in the middle of your meditation or whatever it is that you're doing. It's okay. Magic is magic, and your intention and effort is really what matters. So anyway, we'll be planting these possibly tonight, probably tomorrow, and then we'll be doing our ruins episode soon after that. Love you. One love.
Peace out.
Peace. Peace out, witches. Gee, you didn't even